Ladies and peeps, let me say first of all that we will eventually get to some Magic's games. But before then, let me tell you something that's very close to my balls, and that's nerds. Nerds, ladies and peeps, in Magic's. How far does it extend? To what level of ballbaggery can they ruin this game? Well, ladies and shits, let me tell you, this is actually going to be a long intro, so if you're not interested, fuck off. If you didn't already know, I did not grow up a nerd. I was not the kid who, for some reason, I've been hearing lots of other YouTuber stories of they were in the library and they got bullied and they got fucking kicked in the balls and just flushed down a toilet. None of that shit ever happened to me. But that doesn't make me better than you. If you don't think it does, whatever. I couldn't give a shit. But the point I'm saying is, when you don't grow up a nerd, you don't grow up thinking you have to win any mini battle of shit that comes along, i.e. Magic's the Bollocking. And the reason why I bring that up, ladies and plops, is this old brewer's delight. What's to say about it? What's to say about it? I think the best place to start is I'm currently 2-1. I can't remember the first two games, honestly, because they were yesterday. And when you do as much crack as me, you just lose your balls quite often. But I did just beat Black Blue Control in a Brewer's Delight game. And yeah, that's a brew, right? Scarab God, Vraska's Contempt. That's all the brewage. That definitely didn't win a Pro Tour. It definitely doesn't perform well at GPs, right? Nah. Look, treasure map. That's my bullshits. But before we get there, let me say, ladies and plops, I sat down to, as I often do, to confirm my status as King of Magic's. Everyone knows Covert Go Blue's doing a good job as the Squire of Magic's. He's the only man I'm giving a thumbs up. Other than me, he is the only man who gets the rubber dick seal of approval that you can watch in good conscience, that you're not facilitating the bullbaggery views of some cunt. Well, I watched Merchant yesterday, a man who I'm on the fence about. It doesn't make any difference whether I like him or not. Currently, I'm like, yeah, what do what you want. He started his video with the classic, "Hello, ladies and gentlemen, let's play some Magic's." And he said, I have been net decking some 5-0 Magic Online competitive winning decks. And I thought, fine, just do what you want. Where did he play it? That's correct, ladies and shits, in the Brewer's Delight. 5-0 competitive cats from Magic Online, net decked in your janky brew shits. That's where we play it, right? That's where we play premium cats. And legit premium. I didn't see any holes in the deck. All the rare lands were spaghettis. All of that shit. And it just made me think, how does this keep happening? If even the top guys who own all the cards, he's got fucking hundreds of dollars paid into this. The only argument I could ever entertain, and even then, you've got to kick these fucking dweebs in the balls, is, oh, but I don't have enough cards to do this, I'll just lose. Well, if you think you'll lose, do something else. Breaking the, in inverted commas, rules, because if there's no actual electronic sanctions on the cards that you'll play, you know fucking loser cunts will play them to fucking get an edge, to win any old shit. If you could put Smugglebug's Copter in a deck, people would do it. Even if it was red, but you could secretly still put it in, people would do it. Because they're fucking losers. And I just don't understand. And every day I sit down and play some of this shit, just makes me feel more and more of a disconnect between the people who play this game and the fucking big, the community. Well, hello, I'm not the professor, but I love 28-year-old girls. Who's that? I said he wasn't the professor. If the community is this wonderful bag of shit, where are they? Why are these cunts here in Brewer's Delight playing decks they have been told not to do, to smash noobs, to smash players who maybe don't have all the cards or are trying something out? What is the motivation for these fucking dweebs? I still don't know. the first video I ever made saying something similar was, it reminds, having all the cards is a bit like going to training. Let's say fucking boxing. You do all your training, you get great, you've got a quality deck, maybe you've bought it, I don't know, it's fucking perfect. What do you test out skill out on? Another opponent of similar stature. You don't go to a fucking primary school and start knocking out babies. and then gloat about it. Ha ha! I smashed the man who had 2 rares in his deck. My rares have 22s. I have 22 rares in my deck. And if you're wondering who I'm referring to, it's our friend Noxious, who, as again in my research and bullshit reconnaissance missions to make sure I'm still the premiums, I watched his... To be fair, he did enter a constructed event with his 22 rare Pro Tour caliber zombies deck. Got fucking smashed, which can happen. He didn't just go, well, these things happen, threw his fucking toys out the pram. A full-on pissy pants rage fit. And the funny thing is, I didn't watch the middle games. I just went to the end and the beginning. The beginning match was against a fucking shit deck, and he smashed it. And he's like, oh, I did it, ladies and gentlemen. I'm the fucking weeababadoos. And I'm watching, and I thought, oh, surely his fans are gonna kick him in his ass and say, "What? Which is it? You fucking midget. Which is it? Is it I have a great deck and sometimes you lose and these things happen, or is it I have a great deck and I love playing people who don't have the same shit as me, because only one of that is part of a community, and it's a community of dicks, which is, ladies and plops, the crux of the issue. The Magic community is full of dicks. Full of fucking losers who presumably have never won so much as a game of dodgeball in their fucking lives, that winning any of this shit tweaks their ass. There is nothing worse when playing Magic when you sit down with your standard deck, because this is a true story. Sit down at F&M with your standard deck and the person next to you flips over a fucking shot. What was it? Sky Whaler's shot or some shit, and you're playing proper Ataka, and they just think, well, I'm gonna fucking smash you. There's nothing we can do about it. My reaction, which I would hope would be yours and any other normal man, is like, alright, well, we'll turn this into much of a contest as we can. You probably have a 1% chance of winning before we sit down. What can we do about it? It's not, oh my god, let me get all giddy and fucking pull my pants down and start wanking, that I'm actually definitely gonna win. Fucking dweebs. Fucking dweebs, ladies and shits. And to see 2 sanctioned whiz-bangs, like, I don't know, they're not employees, but at least associates, be guilty of the same shit sickens my ass. It really does. And if I end up doing it and I'm fucking blind and I have not noticed, I would like you to tell me. If I play an Omniscience deck, which I often do, in some ladder shits, and I play a man who's got no card, I don't even know why I'm saying this. This has never happened. Fuck it. Anyway, this was way too long. Let me just make sure we're recording it. Alright, good. This was way too long. If you didn't like it, I presume you're not a Dr. Bumcheeks fan. If you are, I'm sure you fucking loved it. And be sure to tell all your friends I'm the fucking king of Majiks. Okay, ladies and plops, it's finally gameplay time. Now, Wizards have put 100,000 new players in recently, and then given all those players 5 extra keys. So the field of players is now almost at saturation point, where anyone could have almost any cards. So I think you play your medium to shit decks, because the chances are, if you're not playing constructed, you're going to run into some fucking intro pack bullshit. And like I was just saying, what's the point? So let's try decks that I haven't played before, really, that I think are some fun bulls. And we'll see what we can do. So, this 2 blink of an eye is not great. It's weird to switch from just screaming at fucking dweebs to this. But that's what I'm doing. Yeah, I just, sometimes, man, I genuinely don't understand. I hate smashing players either significantly worse than me or with significantly worse decks. But this Magic's community seem to just revel in it. Revel their bollocks all over their ass. Alright, well, let me see. Whenever a merfolk enters the battlefield, do I want to blink that guy's balls or give my guys favorable wins? I think blinky balls is a bit spicier. Alright, we'll even do Super Protors. And we'll do it on his upkeep. Because, I don't know why. You can still counter it, obviously, or use a muff down. Look at that. Didn't make any sense. I still did it, because I fucking wanted to. So, Merfolk. Yeah, it's kind of day one. This is not part of the Merfolk intro pack, so maybe he's fattened out. That's another thing. I apologize for wasting time. I fucking go mental when a blue player slows my game down. You just never know. You never know what kind of mental state you're supposed to be in when you sit down to play Magic now. That might be this guy's only rare. He might have premium Merfolk. I don't know what to do. Either way. Alright. What's the plan this time? Well, we got the Dooblies. So, I'm going to go for an unkicked blink of a bollock. We could still have the dive down. Nope. Alright. Here we go. We're just going to try and race them. Race Merfolks. It's a tough job. It's a tough job. I can do it. You got to believe in your balls. Yeah. Am I too harsh? I know that I'm not too harsh, but what do you think? What motivates someone to get so excited about winning shit games and then such pissy pants about that's a bad draw. Pissy pants about having an even game. Not a game when the other guy's got more cards than you. I mention all the time Noxious has spent at least $600 roonies, because I've spent over $100 and I've got nowhere near the cards he's have. And I don't get it. I don't enjoy smashing some man. And I think if I put $100 in and my decks are still holy, how much are you supposed to... that's a rant for another day. But at what stage do you stop fucking flinging toys around? I don't know. So, this guy, he could win somehow. I don't know. We got a dive down and one draw. I don't think I'm taking 20. What do we got? What are we doing? Alright, so this guy is not budget Merfolk. So I don't feel so bad if I do eventually smash his ass. How much can I do? Just one more attack phase with a dive down. Like I said, I don't think I'm taking 20. Hold just baguettes. I could win this turn if I top deck another favorable wins. I do play 4. Yeah, give me that lands though. I only play 20 lands because nobody needs more lands after the first 2 turns. So, it's just a waiting game. Can he bounce both my boys? And that's it. That's the end of this game. All the magic has been played. Unless he could do 20. Or cast asleep. Everyone knows I love sleep. Oh, man. My PC is running hot tonight. It smells like it's fucking trying to charboil its ass. Hopefully, everything's fine. Alright. Just count your lands. Those are your peeps. That's your hands. Alright, that's not going to do it. Maybe. I mean, we'll see. Alright. He's officially dead. It's definitely not a waste of time, all these triggers. And I've said end turn, but... rub my balls. I tried to speed the game up for you, ladies and slags. What can you do? Why is this man carrying on? That's not 20. It's nowhere near 20. Oh, what a fucking waste. Like, who was that to show to? Fucking dickheads. The community! We don't waste time. We love each other. Good game. Shake hands. If someone did that to me in a real match, I just fucking flip the table over. Okay, attack you all the way down to 6. Okay, and then what? And then, well, fuck it. Fuck you. Fucking dweebs. I'm in a proper dweebsy rant today mode. Rant mode? I think that's what you call it. Alright, what do I get? This is another fucking thing. The grinders. Smell my tits. There's no grind. Well, I actually play these, but I don't know if they're very good. Also, I don't play 20 lands. I made that up. Now, let's think. What shall I do? I'll show you one thing, ladies and plops. Speaking about the grindage. Sometimes you'll see a deck over here with a challenge. I don't know how often they come up, but I didn't know this. You can actually double them up. Look at this. You get them twice, and they are fucking packed with shit. I think this deck is solid. You know what? I'm going to prove it's solid. I'm going to use it. No, I haven't changed nothing at all. Look at the red. It's got a Planeswalker for free. 2, because I've got this box twice. Verdant Force. That's a rare, but this is a good rare. Let's play. I'm playing it. And one of these, compared to the intro pack, compared to the intro packs that we got, these are not shit. Plus, all you got to do is something menial, like play 30 lands, and you get. These are all free. I'm pretty sure this one was free too. That's what they called it. That wasn't me. Look at this one. I think I've done this 3 times. Let's look at this one. Shit. Twilight Prophet, Vraska's Contempt. So this is gain life with an Evra. I'm playing this one instead. Smell my balls. Those decks are better than I thought. I only mention it because I noticed that I have 2 identical ones. I don't know what's inside. Alright, let's try this. Literally, I say day 1 a lot. This is literally day 1. They give you this for playing 30 lands. So you could have lost all of your games by now. Silver ranked 1. The guy previously was silver ranked 2, and he had pretty solid Merfolk. What can we do? Also, it's a kind of a shame that I don't know exactly what kind of a hand I want to be keeping, because I don't know what I'm supposed to be doing. I would never think to lie to you, ladies and plops. All those times I told you that I went to Mars and I discovered plutonium under the crust, and George W. Bush was there watching fucking TV. It definitely happened. Just like I've never played this before. Famish Paladin, ladies and wanks. You remember this combo? Fucking dweebs. Maybe it's magic. Maybe it's the magic audience that seem to have some problem with accepting a quality game. Because you could watch me lose. If it's a close game, I'm absolutely putting that on the tubes. If you watch me win, do you feel like you were part of the team? It's like, oh, I'd much rather Dr. Cheeks just completely bollock up some fucking nerd. I don't know what I'm getting out of doing that. Rather than lose a close game, because I don't like those videos, and I cut those out more often than the ones that I get my ass smashed. Alright, is this trigger on only my peeps? Nope, any peeps. Alright, well, the man's got a Fatal Push mana up, and Fatal Pushes. I will put a counter on that, thanks. Alright, no immediate Fatal Push. I don't know what I'm playing. For now that I've chosen this deck, I assume he's also got a intro pack deck, but that's not true, and that's also another problem with this game. This has always been the thing I thought was best about Magic. I want constructed decks that are good, varied, medium quality, And yeah, well, Magic is fun. It's just fun generally. The times it's not fun is when somebody's battering somebody. And it's easier to do that when all the decks are turbo premiums. I think I'm still playing this. I know you can draw a card. You can't tell me about Magics. Because I'm not listening. Not because you know less than me. I'm sure you know more than me. I'm not listening. So, Moment of Craving. This is just going to draw me a card now that my hand's empty and there's no Pridemate or Paladin to help me out. The plus side of having these decks not be tampered with in the slightest is I know the curve is perfect. I know I haven't loaded it with too many Nico Bubs because Mark Rosewater handled it for me. Alright. We're going to have to do this for nothing. Sealaways do take care of most things. So I'll hold on a seal away. Yeah, like if somebody told me this guy was mono black intro packs, I'd fucking love this game. If somebody said, oh no, this is actually Pro Tour mono blacks and you're just a turn away from some shit, I wouldn't feel too good. Gravedigger suggests that's not what's happening. So I don't know. I don't know what I could draw. I don't know what we can do. Let's try and win this much. This much. So Glint Sleeve can still draw a card now. I'm gonna have to seal away because I've got the sixth sense that I'm drawing a land. All right. Well, smell my balls. I know that I'm not getting land, but I mean life. I'm getting a life trigger anyway. So if I do that, I've still got seal away. Smell my tits. Oops. Ladies and plops. Shall I play the next intro pack? You know what? That's what I'm going to do. What was the other one? Tender shits. We'll try that. What could this guy do to me? Torment of Hailfire? That's kind of a saucy rare. Alright, this guy's deck is as bad as mine. That's interesting. That's very interesting. I wonder if this is an intro pack. I didn't see a mono black one, but then I don't have all of them. And I don't think you're getting two of these. But still, the man's allowed to pat him out. I'm not going to fucking piss my pants about it. So what actually gets blacked here? If I black this... I could just lose to damage. I never like losing to card draw, though. If I lose to damage, that's just one of Magic's shitness. That's got Menace, so I can't block it, even if I was to top deck. What's the fucking thing? Lyra, which I'm sure they put in this pack, and I just didn't notice. So exile this. Take 3 for the foreseeable future. Alright. Death Baron's an odd thing when he doesn't look like he's playing zombies. Well, what are you going to do? Like I said, I don't like losing to card draw. So, smell my tits. Maybe there's blow up all the peeps or settle the wreckage. I didn't look hard enough into the lineup. Although I do feel like this deck is slow to the ground, low to the ground. Gain life, do beats. I was low to the ground, get killed, get smashed. These things happen. Come on, you've only got 2 cards, man. I've got nothing. Got nothing. Just do what you want and hurry your fucking bollocks up. This is not a premiums deck. Well, I say that. Seal Away is premiums. Nobody would ever dare say Seal Away, who's playing that shit. So which is more troublesome to me? I don't know. It's tough. The man has played one zombie. I think this is eventually going to kill me. This is the one thing that I don't ever enjoy. Whether I'm winning or losing. Just how much of a beating can you want to give? Still taking your time. Alright, so this guy's deck is legit bullshit. Rass's Contempt's pretty good. But then so's mine. But then look at this. This could have gone precisely the same way, but the other way. Part of me wishes this was best of 3. Just to see where we'd be. Or is his subtle additions too much? Is there any additions? Did he just get the beans? Let's see. 3, 4, 5, 6. So I'm not brown bread. I should have let him decide first, but how am I winning this? I just got 5 creatures and 3 cards. I got nothing. Dead. He's done it. I don't know. I kind of felt like that match was even, but the thing I said at the beginning still makes me raise a people's eyebrow. If he's added these, then I don't feel like it's fair. But it wasn't exactly red Pro Tours, so you can't complain about that too much. Now let's try this other one. I might come back to that. Maybe this is going to be a video where all the decks are complete dog shit. Every day I want to do different types of videos. In the sense that they're not going to be... They might be showcase decks if a deck is good enough. But then a lot of the time, ladies and peeps, this is a secret. I can't do a showcase deck because I can't afford all the cards. It's just one of those things that nobody factors in when it comes to Magiques. Hey, Dr. Cheeks, why don't you play Mono Blue Storm? Because it's got like 6 of the cards needed for it. Alright, everything's white. All my cards are green. I don't mind it though. I'm going to believe in my fucking balls. World Sitar. This guy is a man who can play the sitar. That's quite clever. Alright. So he's the same rank as the last man. I believe this is not going to be... Yeah, you see? Maybe the algorithm knows. It knows the spaghettis now. Alright. That's my fault. It's my fault that I believed I would top deck a forest. We'll give it one more spaghetti. And there's no point fucking about. Maybe it's elves. If it is elves, then it might be better than I am anticipating. We'll see. Alright, let me see what these do. Instant, you fucking knobhead. It's an instant. You don't play instants in your main phase, you stupid ass. Alright, we'll remember that for tomorrow. Tomorrow's lesson will be Positive Pete. Will take you through how to play Magiques, and it is definitely not doing shit like that. What do you do? When it enters the battlefield, you gain a life for each creature you control. Alright, I don't need to do that now. What is this? Exile a creature card from your grave. I don't have any creatures in my grave. Alright. If he's elves, he doesn't want his elves to die. If he's ramp, then I couldn't give a shit. So we'll use this on his Siege Rhino. Interesting. Okay, maybe the game really is smart enough to identify what's an intro pack. Because this is strangely even. Confusingly even. It's tweaking my balls levels of even. I think that's a worthy exile target. Maybe I should have attacked with all my boys. I'm not sure. I don't know how these games are going to go. How do you feel about watching these kind of games, though, ladies and plops? The power level is low. It's like... it's like... Alright, that sounds pretty shit. Considering I tap in some of my boys. But... I'm happy. If they survive, I can play fungal plots as well on the next end step. We did it! Fungal plotus. Yeah, how do you feel about watching these? Because on the one hand, it's not like watching super sexy bullshit. But on the other hand, it's watching things you've not seen before. And that's always good. I mean, you probably didn't know you liked ladyboys with huge wangs until you saw one, and then you were like, "Sign me up, Jesus!" Who didn't have a reaction like that the first time they ever saw tits and balls on the same person? That's why Magic loves them so much. Everyone should. All right, what was the other one? I think the red one is probably shit. I'm still trying it out. And I also think it's fun if we play it completely blind. I think I've also deleted at least one of the others, which is a bit of a shame now. Still. So it says strength in numbers. That was what it was called, right? Strength in numbers. So, was that what this guy was playing? Could have been. Yeah, this is a legit question. Well, it's not really, because these decks are finished, so I can't use them again. So, this seems fine. I think this is what the guy was playing. Have wizards actually been competent enough to be able to identify untouched dogshit decks and then match them against someone else with the same thing? I'm going to wait so I can kick that. What is this? That also gets kicked. What about you? Whenever you cast a spell, if it was kicked, do something. Alright, so this seems to be a kicker deck. So strength in numbers was a ruse. How much mayonnaise for this? 5. Alright, I think I'm just holding my balls. Okay, everything's working out. Everything's working out like Jesus' balls. Unless he plays something I don't think is allowed, then I'll throw a fit. I'll throw a noxious level fit. Whenever one or more creatures you control attack, add that much mana in any combination. I don't think it's better than this. Well, there's no I don't think. It isn't. So that gets +1 and menace for anyone actually concentrating on what we're doing. So I can kick this for nothing, which is stupid. So 4 mayonnaise. The main event of Alvarez versus Poira is around 2 a.m. Is that? I don't think it is. I don't think that's true. It's already 3 a.m. So we'd have to go back in time. So it looks like the man's got skills. I'll allow a man to skills me. This is Magicks. This is baby Magicks. If you've got Titanic Growth, you've got Titanic Growth. What do I want? We'll say red to scare him. Yeah, so Titanic Growth this. If I suspect that that's what's happening, why didn't I attack with these boys? Ladies and peeps, I'm fucking dumb. Yeah, that was fucking stupid, wasn't it? Never mind. Wow. Alright. Okay. I might kick this just to give this menace. Because I don't have anything and I'm scared. I'm going to run into a blockade. Yeah, that's what I think. That's what I think. So is that extra 3 damage that I didn't take last time? I'm gonna squeak my teats. Squeak my teats. This is like a draft game, almost completely. Except I don't know what I have. And this guy doesn't know what Menachis is. But, like I say, I can't be going, ha ha! He does not know what menace is! Oh, dearie me. But of course, in that situation, these would all be mythics. And these would all be dual lands. And I'd still be like, what up, baby? My name is Noxious. I'm going to go bald in 2 years. But don't worry, I have my booster seat. Alright, we done it. Got him down to 4. This is a kicker deck. Hopefully, I can draw some super sexy kicker spell. What has he got? What's he got for our balls? Aggressive Mammoth. Alright, block 2. Let's see. Block 2. 1 and 2. Take 2. It's not the time to be attacking. Alright. It's against my nature. But let's hold our balls and be sensible. If I'm red... Okay, now the man's just taking the piss. We were having a fun game a minute ago. Now what's all this bullshit? I'm fairly certain that that's not included. Alright, now it's getting worse. What are you going to do? What could I draw? Who knows? Literally, I don't know. Because I don't know what's in this deck. I do know if I had attacked with these guys earlier, he'd be on 1. Then I could go Kamikaze, and then he'd be on 0. But I didn't do that, ladies and plops. And now we're at a stage where I think Fight Fire with Fire must be in this deck. And I've got 10 land. Or 10 mana. Is this the kind of game we sit around waiting for me to do that? I don't know. Still, these games are fun, right? This is what... Maybe it's because I'm born of the Magic's Jewels era. And these were the kind of decks that we used to pay hard cash for. £15 a year. You could play this all year, and then they'd swap them out for something new. I like those days. What do you do? Kicker 4. 4 damage. Alright, here's the plan. I am not doing the mathematics because I hate mathematics. We're going to blap this guy. This guy's going to get menace. And then we're going to attack and we're going to win. And if any of you go, no, the numbers are wrong. Couldn't give a shit. So let's see. Are the numbers wrong? He'll take 3. He can block there, and there. He'll take 1. That's 4. We did it. We didn't even need to do the maths. Fucking Robodix. That's why, ladies and peeps, I'm the king of Magics. Literally, who else is bringing you this kind of shit? Who? Maybe somebody who just started YouTube yesterday. But I'm the king of Magic. I'm the top man. There's me, and then there's Covert, who, yeah, I don't know, he's starting to play a lot of mono reds, but we'll give him a pass for now. Then there's Jesus. We did it. You didn't think I could do it, ladies and plops. You sent me an email and said, Dr. Cheeks, you're just not going to win with these bollocky decks. And I said, I can do it. I can do it. I won't even need to look at what's in them. We'll figure it out. I thought this was Weenies or some shit. It was Kicker. Also, I don't believe Carnage Tyrant is in this deck. But still, somehow the algorithm knew well enough that these were even And I am very, very impressed. The Wizards and their MTG Arena are doing a good job. I mean it. I think Arena is coming along nicely. Until next time, ladies and plops. Oh, till next time. Switch my dick.